Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are coming hot with a very nice and beautiful news. Whenever I heard about the new battle pass, my jaw was open like this. Listen, there used to be a time whenever I was waiting until the new season of The Walking Dead would be released, and I was a sucker for the show beyond belief. For me, this is the campaign which is the closest, or I supposed to say collaboration, which is the closest to me ever, okay? I really want to highlight this, and I think the actor choices or or I supposed to say commander choices are absolutely amazing. As you can see yourself, we are going to have a special pass chapter featured Walking Dead. I have a hard nipples, fellas. From November 6th to November 17th, so pretty much 10 days, we will be able to fight for, or 11 days, we will be able to complete the battle pass and get the rewards, right? And we have a survivors, fellas. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have 5 survivors. Please, let's take a listen.
How many of you do I have to destroy to save your lives? Starting right now, we have to live in the real world. We do what we need to do, and then we get to live.
Grimes that you will be able to get for free, and if I am not mistaken, you are going to be able to get Negan for free as well.
Had enough already? I was just getting started. Now why'd you have to go and do something so stupid, huh? Come on, Lucille. It's time to have some fun.
And those commanders have original voice actors or original actors as well. So, yeah, that hits the spot for me very, very, very well. Although,
I've tracked worse than them, through worse than this. Last one standing wins. Simple. Ain't got nothing to say. Let's roll.
I know that Daryl wasn't the most talkative character, but to be fair with you, I think his commander is the weakest out of all, okay? Maybe that's only me, that's what I think, but this is how it sounds to me.
You can lose a lot of soldiers, but still win the game. Weakness is contagious, so's fear. The day's ours, they just don't know it yet.
Governor is quite a hero in the series as well, right? And his lines are very, very, very clear, you know? You know what I mean? It looks like sound quality for every and each actor is different. For example, listen for the governor.
Some nicknames stick, whether you want them to or not.
You shot one of us. Can't take that back.
And listen for Daryl. It sounds very, very weird. The quality differences are definitely there, right? And last but not least...
I thought I was done with them. But they're not done with me. Some bullies you can live with. Others you've got to fight. No shame in falling. Only in giving up.
So yeah, Michonne, I think... at least for me, it sounds like she put the most voice acting where the voice acting goes. But my favorite commander, from what I have seen, is 100% Negan. 100%. His lines are looking very, very, very nice, right? Anyways, what you are able to get as well from all of this, obviously you are able to get the tank H3. We are going to talk about this vehicle in a second. It is a tier 9 American heavy tank with an autoloader, and you can see the Daryl motorcycle over there, right? If we are looking into the details, you could see Michonne's sword here. And probably there is other things hidden as well, right? Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the question is, what are you going to get as free-to-play player? As a free-to-play player, you are able to get bounty equipment and 2 commanders. The main star, Rick Grimes, and Negan. Yeah, probably one of the strongest bad boys out there, right? Very, very nice. And after that, obviously, if you want to get the Daryl, if you want to get the governor, and if you want to get Michonne, you need to open your wallet. I think it's like 3,000 gold or 3,500 gold, something like that. And, you know, usually I am saying all the time the same thing, right? For me, either the series are hitting me, either I feel it or either I don't, right? And with this one, I am going to make sure that I will buy everything what I can buy because I just simply enjoyed it. Sure, we can debate what was the ending of The Walking Dead and whatnot, but I am talking about the general feeling, right? And as a matter of fact, we started watching it once again, and at this point in time, we are on the season 4, and we are enjoying the show, you know. The governor is having the eye clip and whatnot. We are just having some fun. And I truly, truly, truly believe that this is, for me personally, the best collaboration that Wargaming has ever made. Kudos for them, honestly. To have the stars like this, or I'm supposed to say, to do the collaboration with The Walking Dead, it's amazing. Maybe next time we are going to have the Game of Thrones or something like this, right? That would be cool. Anyways, as you can see, you can buy Michonne, right? I would guess this is going to be like between 3,000 and 5,000 gold, and you can buy those characters pretty much 3 times each, if I'm not mistaken, right? So that is something, and that is very, very, very exciting stuff for me. It truly is. It truly is, fellas. Okay, enough of that. Let's highlight one more thing, that there is going to be some drops for you to get, right? So from November 7th to November 8th, you will be able to get some consumables and other stuff in the participating channels. Twitch channels. Obviously, you can get all the information overall in the index page, right? Just check out the calendar and you will know everything. And same goes for November 14th. If you like free stuff, just come and claim it. Now, let's see what kind of tank do we have. H3, tier 9 American heavy tank, right? Paper. Straight up paper, nothing to be excited about where the armor goes. Yeah, it's just not good. It is just not good. That being said, maybe tank has something to show for a gun. Indeed, it does. This vehicle has 5 rounds autoloader, 400 alpha damage, and it does pretty much 2,000 from the full magazine. And the gun handling is the best compared to the T-54 Echo 1 or to 120. So that is quite a good news. And keep this in mind, this is a heavy tank, so those are the tanks that you are going to be matched against, at least in my opinion, right? Although, keep this in mind that between the shells, loading for 50-120 is 2.5 seconds, for T-54 Echo 1 is 2 seconds, and for H3 is 5 seconds. So it's more likely char future type of situation, not a budget, you know? I think it is important thing to say. The hit points is to the lower part. Where the speed department goes, it is somewhere in between the T-54 Echo 1 and somewhere in between 50-120, right? So I don't think it is going to be bad, but once again, you do not really have any armor whatsoever, so please keep this in mind. It can be a rough situation, you know? View range, it's okay, as usual, and camo, there is no camo whatsoever. Now, if you want to see more of this vehicle, if this video won't be enough, today I am going to be streaming and I'm going to be playing with this vehicle, right? So, what we are going to do, I haven't played a single game with this tank. We are going to have a conversation and we are going to come up with first impressions after a couple of games. And I can guarantee you that I am going to make another video with a H3 whenever I will play a bit more and whenever I will know just simply more about it. Because now your guess is as good as mine, how the tank is behaving, how the tank is looking like. Is it excellent? Is it bad? Is it good? Is it amazing? You know, we need to play a bit in order to figure out the things like this. Keep this in mind. First impressions for what that is, I mean, it's autoloader. I'm a sucker for autoloaders, although I have a very, very specific taste. As an example, T57 for me, it's not so much, but I kind of like the budget or TVP and whatnot. And I think it has to do with the gun handlings. And in the same time, look at this. A H3 new must be. I am only your imagination. Ignore me. They do not know who I am, obviously, so it's easy peasy lemon squeezing, right? Anyways. And answer from the gentleman instantly, F you. Well, that's exactly what I would expect from the World of Tanks, folks. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate you. Beautiful. Okay, so, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? This is the question. Borat is sitting sideways over there. Let's see how the gun feels. That's what we need. We need to figure out how the gun feels on this vehicle. So far, so good. We cannot complain about this. At least I don't really think that we can. Obviously, we are made out of paper, so we need to keep this in mind that every and each mother trucker can just simply slap the living crap out of us this way. Right? Keep this in mind. Let's go for another shot this way, and we are kind of alright. Beautiful first clip done. 4 out of 5 shells hit. We can't complain, honestly. We cannot complain. The armor is non-existent, okay? We definitely need to keep this in mind that if you are going to expect for some armor, this is not the right way to do the things. And also I forgot to take some gold ammunition, but we are okay, we are big boys. 248 millimeters of penetration with a standard and 304 with gold. So I have a feeling that gold ammunition on this tank will feel quite good, if you know what I mean. I have a feeling that it will feel quite good. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Blesk. I do not know what he is thinking, but frankly, I do not really mind. Everything is okay. How about this gentleman? How are you doing? Okay. Okay. Gun handling, fellas. Gun handling feels sweet. Okay? Gun handling definitely feels pretty sweet. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. This is not going to be an easy tank to play with. I like the gun. Don't get me wrong. Everything is alright and everything is Gucci, but there is one thing what is going to be very, very hard to deal with. And lack of armor, okay? Please keep this in mind that lack of armor is going to be extremely difficult. And since every and each mother trucker can simply slap you in the face, this can be just simply... it's easy to make a mistake with a tank like this, right? That's what I'm highlighting. It is quite easy to make a mistake. Am I feeling happy with the first game? Absolutely, yes. First game, 4,500 damage, 1,200 assisting damage. Nothing to complain about, nothing to say, nothing to do, right? We can only be happy about this. So far, for a first initial taste, even without the gold ammunition and standard equipment, because let's get real, you can make the tank significantly better with a bounty, bond equipment, experimental equipment, right? Even with the standard equipment, it feels fine, but maybe it's just because I am a sucker for autoloaders and maybe this is going to be more of my style autoloader, right? Maybe that's why, I do not know. Anyways. Beautiful. It is all right. It is all right, fellas. Okay, first battle, 4,900 damage, 1,200 assisting damage. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage, and we got ourselves 158,000 profits, which is quite a bit. Thank you very much for that, and yeah, that looks exciting. And once again, I really want to highlight one thing, fellas, that... I would highly recommend to tune in today's stream, because I am going to be playing a lot with this tank, right? I will be probably at first dealing with a free-to-play account, which is just an hour or so, maybe 2, depending on the situation, and after that we are instantly jumping to the Hush 3, and we are playing with this vehicle for, I would say, probably good 30 to 40 battles, and after that I can rate it, I can have a proper opinion, and most likely you are going to get follow-up video about this vehicle after I will have my my feet already deep in the water, right? Whenever I will know what I'm talking about, because once again, what we are doing here, those are the initial impressions. Speaking about initial impressions, how about if we would go a bit differently? Speaking about the build, I was looking for that type of map. Since we are very close to the enemies, we are going with hardening, we are going with ventilation, we are going with turbo, so we are more agile, but we are definitely sacrificing some goodness of the gun. So let's see, is it worth it or not so much? And looking into this setup, it is quite heavy setup as well. It is quite a heavy setup as well, I would say. Let's see. Oh man. No. Do we have anyone crossing through the side? Oh yes, we do as usual. Hi. How are you doing? T30. Yeah, this tank has no armor. Keep this in mind, this tank has no armor whatsoever, so whenever you see the tanks like T30 and whatnot, you should not try to bait them to shoot you or something. This is not the right way to do the things with the vehicles like this. It is just simply not the right way to do the things, folks. Okay, smart T30, not much what we can change about this. At least I do not really think I can change something about this. And 5 seconds between the shells is very, very steep. Very steep. Oh man, but this gun handling. Ball breaker, how are you doing this fine day? Having a great time. Me too. Have a lovely one. We are going for a second round right into the balls. Unfortunately, we missed it, but it is okay. Luckily, our team tracked him and we can go for another one. Yeah, the tank has quite some stuff to offer. I like the gun. I like the gun. I am not a big fan of that reload between the shells or intra-reload, outer-reload, however you would call this, right? I am definitely not a big fan of that, but it is sweet to hit enemies pretty damn accurately, okay? You can look at this however you want to, it is definitely a good thing that you can hit the enemies, right? Beautiful, very, very good shot to this mother trucker, that's nice. Let's go for seconds, beautiful shot again, that is okay. I need to reconsider my life choices because enemies will make quite a bit of pressure for us, but we are okay, we are surviving, and last but not least, we are eliminating this mother trucker from the game, good. That is okay, so far so good. I want to be close to... I want to be close to our guys who can actually support us, but I think that was definitely a mistake to try to relocate to this level, but it is how it is. No complaints, no regrets. We are going to accept this and we are going to deal with this like a big boys we are. Too bad I missed this shot, it is unfortunate, let it be. Now we have the object, considering about getting involved right here, and to be completely honest with you, I am definitely a dead meat here. I am a walking dead, fellas. I am a walking dead for sure. Okay, that is fine, but what we were focusing on this game, or in this game, we were focusing on the gun, and even with equipment like this, gun was treating us pretty well. Score 2-8, good luck, better luck next time, you know, not much what we can change about this. Tank doesn't look broken. Tank doesn't look very good, but it doesn't look bad either. I think it is a very specific vehicle, and probably it's going to be somewhere in between 3 and somewhere in between 4. Maybe 4, maybe 3, somewhere over there. But once again, those are the early opinions, right? Let's teleport straight into the scoreboard, and we are going to call it a video, because once again I am going to make a follow-up video where this vehicle goes, and in the same time, if you want to say hi, if you want to see how the tank is performing, going to ask some questions, keep this in mind. You can always tune in into the stream, right? That being said, let's teleport to the scoreboard. Okay, and we are back with a solid 4.1 thousand damage. That is completely fine. First by experience, first by the damage. Yeah, we had a very bad team, but it doesn't really matter. Everything is okay. And we lost some credits. Oh wow. Okay, if you do not have consumables and you are spamming full gold, you can actually expect to lose some credits. That is important information. Other than that, we played 2 games with it. 4.5 thousand average damage, 500 assisting damage. I'm pretty sure I would not maintain this type of session, but you never know, right? I need to simply play more, and for now I can say, in my opinion, where the scale, where this tank will be rated, it is somewhere in between 3 and 4. So either 3, 3.5, either 4. And to finish everything off, I really want to say a big fat thanks for Wargaming, as wrong as it sounds, fellas, by making the collaborations like this, and not only like this, like we had a Peaky Blinders, plenty of the folks did enjoy those, Nuke Them, Lara Croft and whatnot. The collaborations like this is making this game, it's not about feeling alive, it's about thriving, at least in my opinion, right, fellas? Anyways, beautiful stuff. That being said, thank you very much for watching, folks. I very much appreciate you, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.